Hey guys, welcome back. Bomb here, bringing you week 13 of the CPL Team Prep versus Tom, coach of the LA Absols. This guy, this guy is the second. He's literally second place. He's right below me with 8 wins, and I'm here with 10. So he's right there. Don't want to make him get that double digits. Not today. Not today. Today we're gonna make sure he stays at the 8 wins. But of course, his team is incredibly threatening. But before we get to his team, I am your coach of the Houstonian Hoopas, Bomb. Nice to meet you. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share, and let me know how hyped you are and how do you think I should build my team for Tom. Of course, by the time this goes up, I'll already battle him. But I would like to know your suggestions because learning is half the battle. I'm not the greatest, and I want to make that very well known. I'm not the greatest Pokemon battler in the world. I don't claim to be, and I never will claim to be. I will always say that I always have much to learn. But my team is Landis the Rain, Mega Scizor, Gengar, Lucario, Togekiss, Azelf, Tornadus Eye, Clawitzer, Meloetta, Kabutops, Cacturne, and Quagsire. This is my first time looking at Tom's full draft, by the way, guys. He has Weavile, Jirachi, Keldeo, Slurpuff, which, if you guys have seen any of Tom's battles, 9 out of 10 of the times he wins by clicking Belly Drum turn 1 and sweeping. It's kind of ridiculous. With Slurpuff, that is. Porygon 2, Mienshao, Sigilyph, Mega Abomasnow, Durant, Scyther, Prinplup, and Malamar. This team is a threat and a half. But right now I see Scizor food. 100%. I see the most delicious Mega Scizor food I've ever seen. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with Mega Scizor. Because Mega Scizor looks like 100% a sweeper. I have to watch out for the likes of... let me go ahead and keep this over here with the team prep over there. I have to watch out for Keldeo because Keldeo can be an issue, especially with specs. Porygon 2, I can superpower Porygon 2, knock off superpower. I don't think I'm going to be running Swords Dance this week. It doesn't seem to be doing too much for me this game. I like knockoff for Jirachi, max attack adamant, max HP, depending on speeds, of course. I could run enough to outspeed Slurpuff, but that doesn't matter if he gets off his belly drum. I can run enough to outspeed Prinplup, but once again, Prinplup doesn't matter. He has lots of ways to paralyze and burn this week, so I have to bring Togekiss. But Togekiss, I have to watch out for the likes of Slurpuff. If I bring Togekiss, also Poison Jab. Weavile, not Slurpuff. So we'll see for sure. But for now, I think I'm going to start with Togekiss and Scizor. Scizor's base speed, I should say Mega Scizor. Because it's 75. Which is enough to outspeed max speed Malamar, but I don't care to because I just hit it with a U-turn or something. Or at least I'll threaten it out with a U-turn. For now, I will do max HP. I don't really see a reason not to. Bulk is super important. I already have priority. There's no way he's running a lot of HP on his a lot of speed on his Porygon. If he does, then it makes it really easy to handle with probably some of my other Pokemon because that means it's a lot less bulky, especially after a knockoff. HP Fire, if I run max HP Fire will most likely not kill me with a lot of his mons. And of course we want to start with Light Metal to avoid any low kick shenanigans. So we are going to do Bullet Punch, Knockoff, Superpower. We can catch a lot of things on the Switch, and Superpower and Roost to keep ourselves healthy, especially if we have to stall out for any particular reason. Max HP, max attack, Adamant. We want to hit as hard as we possibly can, so we're going to do Adamant, of course, 4 in defense because it is a pretty physically bulky tank, and that is Scizor. Scizor by itself handles, I wouldn't say handles Weavile or handles Jirachi. Let's actually double check. Let's do Mega Scizor. I'm in kind of a rush, which is why this team might not be the greatest team in the world. I'm hoping that it's not too bad, though. We're going to get rid of all these defense investments. We'll do 252. Just to keep this one Swords Dance, we'll do Knockoff, of course, Bullet Punch, and Superpower. Not Supre, or Superpower. And of course, we'll have, Braxion's still there because I just finished recording my MPL one. Here we'll have Jirachi, Versace, you know you can't stop me. Alright, this Choice Scarf, yeah, look at that. Fire Punch is negative damage, that's max attack. Yeah, okay, so we're good there. So yeah, definitely this. Knockoff does that much damage. Has the potential to kill if I get 2 high rolls or if he has some prior damage on him with Bullet Punch Knockoff, which is actually kind of nice. Plus getting rid of its Scarf would be amazing. Speaking of Scarf, I kind of want to run a Rocky Helmet Mon. Maybe Rocky Helmet Togekiss? I do really like Stealth Rock, Leftovers on Togekiss. He's definitely that kind of defensive Mon. We'll do Togekiss last though, just because you know how it is with Togekiss, he takes a little while to calc. But he is going to have Heal Bell, and how many Mons does he have to set up rocks? He has Prinplup, I believe, can set up rocks. That's about it though. His only way to set up rocks is Prinplup, and then Prinplup is not a threat to my Togekiss, so I actually might just not do Defog this week. Especially since I might want to set up hazards. His way to get rid of hazards, is it Prinplup too? I don't think Sigilyph learns Defog. Doesn't look like any of his Pokemon learns Rapid Spin either. Let me actually check Prinplup. I don't know shit about Prinplup. Let's do. Does he get Defog? He does get Defog. Does he get Stealth Rocks? He does get Stealth Rocks. So that's his Defogger and Stealth Rocker. You like Prinplup, which means he definitely has to bring that. So I should bring something to cover that. Of course, it's a Prinplup because it doesn't get Roost, so it's not gonna be too hard to cover. So I don't think I'm bringing Defog this week. What should I bring? What does Gengar do for me? Gengar gets Pursuit trapped by Weavile, so I'm not bringing that. Lucario. What is it? Lucario gets that E-Speed though. It does get killed by Keldeo, but Lucario's close combat can do the work for me this week. It does get outsped by Mienshao, which is an issue, especially regenerated Mienshao. It's pretty damn slow, so maybe not Lucario this week. Azelf's base 115 speed still gets outsped by Weavile. Tornadus outsped. Whew. I might have to bring Clawitzer this week. Oh man, that Weavile is such an issue, killing all my faster Mons. But Mellow, ooh, hold up. This might be the week. Guys, this might be the week. I think this is the week. Is it actually that time? It's indubitably that time. It's time, my friends. We're bringing it. We're doing it. Meloetta. I gotta know the speed tiers. That's why I'm having that one up. But I'm doing Puree for Meloetta. So we're doing Relic Song. Close combat is indubitably that time. Return, and then coverage move. We'll look at that in a second. We need to outspeed Weavile. Weavile hits, I believe, like, what was it, 392 or something? No, timid. 383. So we have to run enough to outspeed that. So we have to run 384, which we have to do, of course, by being jolly. Unfortunate, but that's fine. 384. He gets 385. So we get 232 speed. 232. We'll do minus that because I want to stay at least relatively bulky. And then rest in HP. Yo, we're actually doing this right now. Relic Song, close combat plus return, murks his team. The only thing that sucks is that we don't have priority, so the likes of Scyther is going to be an issue because of quick attack. But I think we have to run knockoff too. This is going to do heavy damage to his team. Nothing resists knockoff close. Nothing resists dark normal fighting. Nothing, and it hits hard. This thing hits really hard. Meloetta with base 128 attack. Yeah, it's time. We're getting rid of everyone's items today, guys. No one is gonna leave with an item. Plus, minus. Item. I'm doing Life Orb. I'm hitting hard as hell. Is that actually a good idea? This thing doesn't hit. I kind of have to do Life Orb because it definitely secures kills. I mean, as high as its attack set as it has, it doesn't. Running Life Orb will secure kills on a lot of his bulkier mons. Plus, if I'm gonna run 2 knockoff users, I want to make sure that it hits as hard as I possibly can because sometimes I won't be able to hit it that hard because knockoff's damage does get cut in half if it doesn't have an item. So if I were to hit like Sigilyph on switching after lost its item, it might not kill. Like along the lines of that. Same with Jirachi. So that's why I'm doing that. Whew, that's cool. Alright, now I might bring a Scarfmon. I usually never bring Scarfmons, but how fast? We know that Weavile is his fastest Mon who reaches 383. Ooh, does he have any setup Mons? I mean, his setup Mon is oh, I guess he does. Weavile can set up, Keldeo can set up. Keldeo's Scald is going to do a lot of damage though. Slurpuff can set up. Mega Bombs. I should probably bring Quagsire this week. Plus, Quagsire is nice for like stalling things out. Quagsire. Quagsire. No, leftovers. Actually, I can do Rocky Helmet. I'm gonna do Rocky Helmet. This way, like, Jirachi can't. This way, I can punish Jirachi for using U-turn. Unaware, of course. I can also punish Slurpuff if he wants to set up turn 1, which is why I thought it would be cool. I can actually start with Meloetta. I can start with really any of my bonds against him, but if he does start with Slurpuff like he's known for doing, or really any of his other Pokemon, I can switch out into Quagsire to punish them. If he starts with Jirachi, punish. If he starts with Scyther, punish. I just like punishing things, guys. Recover. Toxic. Scald Burning is always nice against his team. I want to Toxic that Keldeo right away for sure. His way, I don't think he has a way to get rid of any sort of statuses besides Slurpuff, which I don't think he's running bulky Slurpuff. Malamar can set up too, so that's why I'm so worried about this. I could also trap things. I could trap the like of Porygon. But then I have to be able to survive against Porygon. Sigilyph is an issue because Sigilyph has Magic Guard. So I won't be able to do much to him. But Scald is just so nice. The only thing that resisted is Keldeo. Abomasnow resisted too, but Abomasnow could be burned and I will be happy. I can't also stay in against Abomasnow no matter what. He has a lot of physically offensive one. Let's calc against Keldeo. Just in case he is Specs, I need to be able to know how much damage it does. All attacker, choice specs, timid versus Quagsire, physically defensive, so max HP, max phys def. Hydro Pump will kill me if it's specs. Secret Sword though will do about half. I know Secret Sword hits on the physical side. What if I have no leftovers? Guaranteed, yeah, it's still a guaranteed 3-hit KO, so good. Hydro Pump does a lot of damage. Scald could burn, which is always an issue. So Keldeo, I need my own check to. So far, I have no check to Keldeo, besides the likes of Togekiss. Togekiss is definitely a really good Keldeo check, so I have to keep that in mind. But like, even if I were to do some special defense, what would I do it for besides just the Keldeo? Let's find out. I mean, Jirachi could be special, but special Jirachi is just not very good. It usually runs Thunder too, which I, am immune to. Abomasnow could be special, but I'm gonna die to grass moves anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And then Prinplup is Prinplup; it's not an issue. So I'm gonna run Fizz Def, definitely max HP, max defense. Toxic. I want to run. What do I want to run? He gets plenty of options. I could run Encore to Encore. What's it called? Porygon into Recover so that I could PP stall recovers, but it's 60 bait. It's 60. I don't know, man. I want to do Infestation because I could stall. I think I can stall the Porygon. Let me double check. Porygon 2. What's Porygon Z? Porygon 2. You defensive. Ice Beam does Ice Beam does nothing. Calm, so it is minus attack. I mean, Scald does that much. I can burn it eventually. Also, I can Toxic it for sure. I'd rather Toxic it than burn it. And then I can just Recover Stall. Easy. Because I have to hit Recover more than he does. But he has, if I Toxic him right away, then I guess it's not an issue. Plus, I have Heal Bell on my side. So if I get Toxic, I can actually switch out to my Togekiss. Because I'm probably running Specially Defensive with enough to handle... It's enough to handle Weavile, but I need to get some switch-ins for Weavile, which I think my Quagsire is going to be my Weavile switch-in. Let me actually double-check. Weavile all-out attacker. Life Orb Weavile. I'm even going to do Adamant just because worst-case scenario. Yeah, Knockoff does that much with my item, which means it's not going to kill me afterwards. He has to get some Icicle Crash flinches in order for me to do it, and we all know Icicle Crash misses. I mean, it's that simple. It always misses. It's just how it works. Recover, Toxic Infestation, and I think I have to run Scald over anything else, just because Scald is my best move for burning, because burning's always nice. On the other hand, I can run Earthquake. Earthquake can hit Jirachi harder, but I can also Scald burn the Jirachi, which is probably better in my opinion. And if he's running Scarf Jirachi, which he's known for running, then it'd be the best to actually Scald burn it. So that seems like it's gonna be a solid set. 252, blah 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 blah. I cannot speak. Minus attack. 0 IVs in case confusion happens, because you know some of these players like to play Haxi. I know that for a fact. A little bit of special defense, and yep. All right, that's 3 mons right there. That's cool. Like this can actually 1v1 his team, which I really like to see. Now, I want to bring a Scarf Mon so that I can revenge kill things. On the other hand, though, Cacturn's looking nice. Focus Sash Cacturn that can Drain Punch a Weavile, assuming I don't get flinched by Icicle Crash. That's kind of looking nice. I can also Sucker Punch the Weavile. It's a nice switch in for Keldeo. It does get Secret Sword, which kind of sucks, but it can also Seed Bomb it, which is really nice. Slurpuff does well kill and outspeed and all that stuff. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Sucker Punch is definitely nice. Having priority is really nice, but would I rather have Lucario or Cacturn? I think Lucario, because it can at least out-prioritize the Scyther. I don't know. We'll do that later. For now, I want to know how fast Clawitzer gets. Because Weavile, we have to write this down. 383. I'm actually going to write that down so I don't forget. Which means if anybody texts me, I'm sorry. Do I have a pen? That'd actually be better. I have a pen in my backpack, which I keep on me constantly. So I'm going to write this down right here. Hopefully this isn't anything important, so Spaceborg won't get mad. 383. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure it won't outspeed, but it would be nice to know. Clawitzer is always a really cool mon anyways. Clawitzer, if I were to do Timid max speed, how fast would you reach? Oh yeah, that definitely outspeeds. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait a minute. It might not. I don't think it does. 238. 238 times 1.5 equals... Yeah, it doesn't outspeed. Damn it. Alright, well, I can't run that. I could do Scarf Lucario. Adamant Scarf Lucario will outspeed, which is really kind of cool. You know, something fiery. We'll do Adamant Scarf. It can outspeed Weavile, Jirachi, Keldeo. Keldeo might be Scarfed, but if it's not Scarf, it can outspeed. And Scarf Keldeo is such a bad Pokemon. It does like 0 damage. It's literally good for late game, but there's a lot of Pokemon that counter Keldeo. But I guess in League format, it's not the worst thing ever. It can outspeed Mienshao too, which is kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe not Scarf Lucario though. There's some things that wall it, such as Sigilyph and stuff. I don't want to be locked into close combat. What else do I got? I could do Scarf Gengar. Nice solid special attacker. We could do Modest. It does get the coverage that I need. I'm pretty sure it even outspeeds a ×2 Slurpuff, assuming it's not timid. It hits really hard with Shadow Ball. It is another late game sweeper. I don't like running Scarf Mon just because the damage output is really, really low. But it kind of like destroys his team, at least in the late game. Like Psychic, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, and Sludge Bomb. Plus, Scyther can't quick attack me. Let's try that. Let's try Scarf Gengar. So we have 383 speed, but what about Slurpuff? What is Slurpuff's max speed? I could run enough to outspeed Adamant Slurpuff at ×2. Ooh, never mind. That's Adamant. 243 times 2, that's 486. So, clear. 486 divided by 1.5 is 324, which I could reach. I could very well reach that. But I can't be jolly. I can't be modest, and I feel like if I'm not modest, I'm losing out on a shit ton of power. So 319. Oh, let me try this. What was it? 383 divided by 1.5 equals 255.3. So I have to be 256 to be 384. So I gotta be 256 speed, which gives me lots of bulk options. 250. Oh, that's literally negative speed. So if I run no speed, max HP, max special attack, I can actually tank one hit if I'm max HP, which is really interesting. Is there any other mons I should be worried about that might be scarfed? Oh, sorry, that's my YouTube channel. Malamar might be scarfed, so I should probably watch out for that. Mienshao might be scarfed. And Keldeo might. I have to at least outspeed Keldeo. Do I have to do Timid Scarf? I don't want to do Timid Scarf. I hate Timid Scarf. But I think I have to do Timid Scarf, because if he's Scarf Keldeo, I want to be able to outspeed it. Even though Scarf Keldeo can't really touch me. What happens if he's Scarf Keldeo? Let's find out. Where's my damage calc? Here it is. Gengar. I won't be able to outspeed Mienshao though. Whatever. OU Life Orb with no attack. Keldeo. Choice Scarf. Like, look how weak this thing is. It can barely kill with Hydro Pump. That's timid. Timid Choice Scarf. Let's do Modest Choice Scarf just to be safe. And if I were to run max HP for whatever reason. Ooh, yeah. I don't like that. That's so annoying. But look at this. This is not even a good set. Look how weak this thing is. Let's see. Let's run Psychic. I won't be able to kill it, but I can at least weaken it. Psychic. On the other side, on the other hand, ooh, Psychic does a lot actually. I could run Scarf, Azelf. Isn't Azelf stronger? I'm really rambling. It's been 20 minutes already. Jeez. I don't think Azelf is stronger, but I think it gets better coverage. Azelf is 125. Gengar is 130. But if I run Azelf, do I need to run? But Azelf won't be able to kill the. Actually, it might be able to kill after the belly drum. How fast is Azelf? $329. Didn't I need like 334? I think I did. Yeah. 243 times 1.5. Oh, wait a minute. Times 2. Divided by 1.5. Wait a minute. Not 4.5. 1.5. Yeah, I need a 324, right? Which means I reach that. Oh, I do reach that. Huh. So that's enough to outspeed that. Adamant. Well, I need to do one more, but that's enough. 325 is enough to outspeed an Adamant Belly Drum Slurpuff, so there's that. But what about the likes of Mienshao? How fast is Mienshao? I think it's gonna outspeed clearly. 339. This is so difficult because by doing one thing, I'm sacrificing another, and they both can run knockoff and U-turn, which are both really hard to, both annoying. I want to run Stealth Rocks though, so maybe I should just bring Azelf anyways. Taunt, Stealth Rocks, Explosion. I mean, lead Azelf does work against his team, right? I mean, besides Weavile. If he starts Weavile, it's going to be really annoying. So I have to be Focus Sashed. Because I want to get up my rocks. And if he's... And then, like, that's another issue. Like, he can't start Weavile. I want to lead something that can taunt the Slurpuff. But we already talked that I don't really need to do that. Unless he brings Beat Up Weavile. A Focus Sash Azelf could win. But there's always that possibility for Beat Up Weavile. This is really, really tough, actually. Get out of here. Go away. I hate my channel. Tornadus could ring Focus Blast. There's that. It's pretty bad. I just need as much coverage as possible, and I definitely need Stealth Rocks. Does Kabutops do anything for me this game? Not really. I don't like Kabutops this game. Which means I have to bring Azelf for my Stealth Rocks. or Lando. I haven't even explored the idea of Lando. Scarf Lando will outspeed the Weavile. It does get Intimidate. I could do Stealth Rock Scarf. That's a horrible set, but I could do it. And it'd be nice because then I can I don't think I outspeed the Slurpuff at max speed, but I can at least intimidate the Slurpuff, or intimidate really any of his mons. He has a lot of physical attackers. Plus it kind of kills Jirachi. Mega Bombstone's an issue. That's probably why. He has way too many things that can hit me with ice moves, and like everybody knows in this league that they should bring ice against me. Like ice and grass kind of beats my team, but I want to get a Brox. I know defensive Lando can survive against Weavile. Oh, you defensive versus Weavile, all out attacker. Oh no, Icicle Crash is a roll. That's unfortunate. I have to bring Scarf, don't I? Scarf with Stone Edge, Earthquake, U-turn. I'm just afraid of him bringing Scarf Mienshao. That could really wreck me. And Scarf Keldeo. That's why I don't like Landorus this week as much as I really want to bring him. But I need a Stealth Rocker. So I think my only way to do this is to bring Azelf, but I can't lead with him. So I'm going to bring... Oh, ignore the dog. That was a nasty fart. Levitate. So I have to bring Stealth Rock. Explosion. Psychic, because I can at least hit the Keldeo with a Psychic. I like Explosion a lot. Just go boom on something. Now, do I want to bring Taunt, or would I rather bring... Actually, what else would I bring? Stealth Rocks, Explosion, Psychic, and Taunt. I mean, what else would I bring? I really want to bring offensive Azelf, but he has Weavile, so I can't do that this week. Stealth Rocks, Explosion, Psychic. I feel like there was another option that I had. I think I just have to bring Taunt, though. I'm pretty sure Explosion kills... Why does that always happen? Azelf, dedicated lead. Yeah, Explosion will always kill Weavile. I don't care what your spread is. But that's with attack. So if I do 0 attack investment... Yeah, I mean, he has to be running a lot of bulk to possibly survive. And then I can revenge it with Scizor. That's the annoying part, is just I can revenge Weavile with Scizor, but I don't want Weavile to get any kills, because Weavile can get a kill, and I can't let my Scizor die at all until Weavile's gone. And then likes of Mienshao can get killed relatively easily. I like Psychic on this thing. Stealth Rock, Psychic, Explosion. Is there another attack that's better than Taunt? I don't know why, but in the back of my head I'm just like, there's a different option, there's a different option, and it won't go away. I could run Trick. I don't like Trick though. Scarf Trick could be interesting, but I'm not a big fan. Yep, dedicated lead. I guess that's what I'm going to do. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm going to regret it, and I should really trust my gut feeling, but I'm also very tired and have to start streaming soon. 109 speed, I have to be enough to outspeed Durant, which is 149 if I remember, or 349 if I remember correctly. So all I have to do is hit enough to reach 350. Which means I'd be timid. I think it's 350. I'm going to double check though. Durant is also an issue. Scarf Durant could really... I don't know why I'm doing that there. Durant. Yeah, Scarf Durant can be an issue. Yeah, 348, so I have to reach 349. That's what it is. I don't want to run Timid because I want to be able to hit as hard as I can. I will do... Oh, I have to make sure that I'm not adamant in this calc. I'm naive. Okay, just making sure. Now, Psychic. I have to see how much I actually need to run to kill the Pokemon. So let's do Keldeo. I'm also afraid of him being like anything like a substitute Calm Mind Keldeo. That could be an issue. I don't want Fire Blast this week. It does literally nothing for me. Come on, let me scroll down, please. Thank you. I guess it's maybe I'm just thinking bring Fire Blast because that's a standard Fire Blast set. Psychic with that much. So what if I do Max? If I do Max, it pretty much always kills. Which is good because that means I can oh yeah, it does a lot of damage. Which is good because I can at least kill the Calm Mind set if he tries to do anything ridiculous. And then of course Explosion, 0 attack Explosion does the work. It really does whatever. It really does what it needs to do. He has no ghost types to just come in on the Explosion. His only thing that can come in on this Pokemon is Jirachi, which, excuse me, Jirachi's definitely a good switch in. Don't get me wrong, but that's his only switch in. Sigilyph, oh no, just Jirachi and Durant. Durant's frail, so it's not gonna appreciate anything. And Jirachi, whatever. I got all my rocks. It's just annoying that I have to bring lead Azelf for this, but I need that Explosion because if Weavile's gone, things look nice for me. Alright, so that's that. Last Mon is, I still kind of want to bring a Scarf Mon. You know, for late game sweeping. I really hate Weavile. It just kind of bodies my team. Like, if he doesn't let it die, it always comes in and gets a kill. I'm thinking Lucario. Scarf Lucario can put in the work. I just have to be worried about the likes of Mienshao being scarfed. Plus it gets E-Speed, and E-Speed is kind of looking nice. Definitely for late game sweeping. But if I'm worried about late game sweeping, none of his Pokemon get any priority that Gengar can't handle. You know what? I don't care. If I lose this week, I can lose. I'm already 10 wins anyways. I don't want to give Tom a win. I really don't want to give Tom a win, but I might as well just, you know, go all out. What was it was 339, I believe. So we'll do Timid. I hate doing this. I absolutely hate doing this. Keldeo reaches 347 or 346, and I have to be 347. Let me double check though. I'm pretty sure I have a Keldeo team somewhere in here. Ignore this. I think this goes up on Friday. I don't want anyone seeing that team. I might like blur that out, but I really don't think I care enough. I don't have a Keldeo team. Alright, is that a Pokemon? How you looking, Keld? Gotta memorize these, man. This is way out of my. This is going way out of my way. 346. So it is 3. I have to hit 347. I'm learning. It just takes me a while. Yep, gotta hit that 347. And of course, max special attack, 0 here, a little bit of an HP. That way I don't have to worry about any Scarf Mons. I can just run Psychic, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave. What was that last attack I wanted? Focus Blast? I guess Focus Blast because he has Porygon. Focus Miss, don't fail me this week, please. And yeah, that is enough to outspeed all of his Mons. Actually, I need to double check at, what's her name? Is this still on my phone? People keep messaging me, man. It's obnoxious. I have nothing to say to you people. Yeah, 324. So I still outspeed Adamant Slurpuff. I mean, I'm not gonna outspeed Timid Slurpuff no matter what I scarf. So I'm not worried about that. Okay, so here's the team bar Togekiss. Now for Togekiss. I need you to tank Weavile's shit. How are you going to do that? While running as much special attack investment as you possibly can. Togekiss defensive versus Weavile. All out attacker. Obstacle Crash will always kill. So there's that. Maybe I should run... Okay, so Keldeo looks like his biggest special attacking threat. From the looks of it. Mega Abomasnow is probably a bigger threat. But Mega Abomasnow I'm going to be outspeeding anyways. And I could just Paraflinch it. Or just regular flinch. I mean, Air Slash is going to do a shit ton of damage anyways, and it's more in my favor that he's going to flinch. So, I'm going to calc for Keldeo, because Keldeo is a threat. Let's do that first. Keldeo, all-out attacker, timid, choice specs. That is negative damage. Hydro Pump is an issue, though. I don't want to be two-shotted. Am I going to have to rock with this spread no matter what? I want to survive against Weavile. So again, we'll Thunder Wave it. I have so many switch-ins for Weavile, though. I'm so worried about Weavile. Because it just kills all my Pokemon. I have Quagsire. I also have Scizor. So I have 2 switch-ins for Weavile. I have 1 Revenger for Weavile. Weavile's such a threat, guys. It's such a threat. I'm going to have to rock with this spread, though, because at least with leftovers, I'll always survive 2 Thunder Waves. Because Keldeo can actually murk my team, too, if it's Scarfed. Because I'm not going to be doing enough damage with Gengar. And Azelf is not dependable enough. And Meloetta is not going to be killing it at full either. So I have to rock this set. Unfortunate. But it's fine. Get Magical Yellow Color. And Roost. Do I need Dazzling Gleam? I don't think I do. Dazzling Gleam is only there to hit Weavile, which I'm not staying in against anyways. Air Slash hits Keldeo. Yeah, I don't need it this week. I mean, it'd be nice for Malamar, but I'm gonna Thunder Wave Malamar so I don't get any Scarf Superpower shenanigans going on. So this has been a long video. 248, 252. The worst part is that, like, if he specs Modest, it's cool because I outspeed with a lot of my Mons, but it's bad because it's going to be doing a lot of damage to my Togekiss. But this is going to be the team, guys. Togekiss has been the MVP. The MVP this season. Anyways, that's the team. Mega Scizor, Togekiss, Quagsire, Meloetta, Azelf, and Gengar. I believe that covers all of his Mons. That also kind of covers the Sigilyph is a threat. Like, if he gets up all those Calm Minds, or like stored power, what's it called? What's it called? Stored powered cosmic power. Yeah, that's what it is. Then Sigilyph is an issue, but I am unaware on my Quagsire, and I have to find a way to kill it. Like, all I have to do is... Do I need to run Roar? Does it even get Roar? Dragon Tail? Nope. Alright. So that thing's an issue. But Quagsire can at least, you know, semi-stall it out. I mean, Infestation for Residual is going to be nice. But it's... I don't know if Magic Guard affects Infestation. You can also paralyze it, but then it's just gonna do that thing, so... I don't know. I can't let that thing set up. I literally cannot let that thing set up. I have the likes of Scizor and Gengar and even Azelf, and I have to crit it. And it's going to be difficult to freeze it or burn it because of the Flame Orb set. That's such a threat. And it's Magikarp, so roaring it is only going to be... I'm only going to be able to roar it for the likes of... for making sure it's not set up yet. Can Gengar two-shot it? I think it can. And it has run a lot of speed. So I think that's my only real option there. Plus, if I manage to keep... Okay, so my game plan then, if that thing does show up, is to keep as much of my Pokemon healthy as many of my Pokemon as healthy as possible, and then try my best to stall it out, and then go into Quagsire and make it struggle itself to death. That's my plan. I can't use too many recovers. I have to keep that in mind, because I don't have a countermeasure to that set. My countermeasure is to bring Nasty Plot Togekiss. And I can't really afford to do that this week as much as I want to, because he has a lot of Pokemon that can just essentially kill the Togekiss. Like Weavile and Jirachi are big problems. They have to die first. Mega Abomasnow is an issue. Scyther, if he gets up Swords Dance, is an issue. So I can't. His team's not prepped to sweep with. It's not prepped for a Togekiss sweep. And then Togekiss is gonna die Sword powered. And then unaware, Quagsire doesn't get any sort of boosting moves. Scald is too nice. I don't want to be burned either, so I don't know. I might just lose because of that Pokemon. His team is so good. No wonder why he's won so much. Anyways, yeah. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Be sure to let me know how you would go about fighting his team, because I actually have to go soon, and I'm in a rush. So I don't have a lot of time to do this, and I have to battle him right away. It's early in the week. My birthday's soon. I'm not going to be having a lot of time. I figured this week would be okay to just like kind of flake on a battle, but once again, you did see me work on this team for 40 minutes. Sat down, did my best to work with it. So only thing I have to worry about right now is Sigilif. Sigilif can die to the likes of crits. He can be roost stalled at some point. Knock off to get rid of its flame orb so that I can paralyze it, which is going to be really nice. Yeah, all that good jazz. So drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz, and I will see you guys later.